So wide receiver Deandre Hopkins visiting the Titans, expected to visit the Patriots within the next couple of days. Exactly when, though, we're not sure. As when he was asked about it, Bill Belichick said, "I'm not a travel agent." But Deandre Hopkins beginning to meet with some of the teams that were interested. Mentioned Titans. Mike Vrabel was in Houston when Deandre Hopkins was there. Patriots' new OC, Bill O'Brien, was the head coach in Houston with Deandre Hopkins. Let's take a look at the top wide receiver salaries. And when we went through them, there are 31 wide receivers in the NFL that make over $10 million a year. 31. 13 of them make over $20 million, including Amari Cooper of the Browns. Word from Hopkins' camp was that he was seeking an Odell Beckham Jr. type of deal. Odell Beckham Jr. makes $15 million a year. With that, let's welcome in Brad Spielberger, Pro Football Focus. Brad, do you think Hopkins is going to get in the neighborhood of $15 million? It's late in the year. There are some needy teams like the Titans.
You know, I think the fascinating thing here is the Odell Beckham Jr. contract. And look, you obviously want to have comparisons based on statistical production, based on age profiles, you know, all these things. And Odell Beckham Jr. getting a one-year, $15 million fully guaranteed deal with incentives that could push it even higher makes things very tough for all the teams that are talking to DeAndre Hopkins. Because, look, yeah, he's missed some time with injuries, with a suspension for PEDs, but he's been more productive than Odell Beckham Jr. over the last couple of years. There's no question about that. And so I think what we'll probably see is a one-year deal right around $10 million with incentives that could push it, you know, higher into that 15-plus conversation. He was owed $19.5 million this year before getting cut. But it's going to be tough. I think you need for him, you know, the Titans, the Patriots, maybe other teams to get into the conversation to drive that price point up.
Yeah, and, you know, if the price point doesn't go up and it goes down a little, the Browns may be in play for DeAndre Hopkins.
I think at that point you then start to sell, you know, obviously familiarity with Deshaun Watson, but also try to sell, you know, being on a contending team. You know, all due respect to the Titans and Patriots, they're outside of my AFC playoff picture. Both of them are, you know, trending, I think, in different directions. The Patriots, you could argue, maybe are trending upward if you believe in a Mac Jones bounce back now with Bill O'Brien in tow. But neither team is particularly exciting in this loaded conference. So, yeah, if the price point's not there, then if you're Cleveland, maybe Kansas City, maybe Buffalo, these teams we keep hearing, you then say, you know what? Yeah, well, we're going to give you a smaller deal. For example, last year in Kansas City, Juju Smith-Schuster signs a, you know, base value $4 million, ended up making over $10 million by hitting almost all of his incentives.